Lenny, you're a rooster. You are a rooster. You weirdo. Everybody, welcome back to Sumner Acre. My name is Mackenzie if you're new here, and there's quite a few newbies here. So I just put my sourdough in the oven. I haven't had sourdough in a while. I've been mainly eating like meat because we've been kind of partially doing the carnivore thing, but I'm starting to implement, homemade carbs and stuff. But I definitely got a lot of the inflammation out of my body doing that. Ignore the dirty dishes in the back. It was a long day yesterday and I didn't get to load the dishwasher. I am rendering some beef tallow. So I let it go overnight. Here, I'll show you. So here is the tallow. It's rendering down beautifully. I am not doing the dry method. I am doing the more wet method. So there is water in here. But yeah, it's been going since like yesterday at lunch. I turned it down to like 200 overnight, and that's where we're at now. So we're really kind of simmering and getting that all nice and broken down. I'm coming in and like stirring it with the wooden spurtle just to try to help break it up as we go. And also yesterday I have in our very junky dehydrator some beef jerky, because that is a necessity when you're eating mainly only like animal products basically. So that's like our snack. And then I think later, so this is my big ol' vat of sourdough. It's dumble dough, and I actually do sell sourdough starter dehydrated, and it comes with the bread recipe that I use and how to rehydrate, and also how to like feed it to get a big old thing of this on my Etsy. So I'll have that listing linked below if you want to give the gift of sourdough this season, or just have some sourdough stored away in your pantry and stuff like that. I actually keep a bag of it in here, but I do package mine nicely for you guys because it's Dumbledore for all you Harry Potter nerds. So one very exciting thing, we're starting to get duck eggs, so that is very exciting. And you know, I was very I don't know why I was like nervous to try duck eggs for the first time, but it actually tastes like a chicken egg, but in my brain I'm like, oh, it tastes different. But no, it tastes the same, just a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm excited because it just feels like I feel fully refreshed. I feel mentally amazing. And really, honestly, I think it's just because I really just kind of gave a lot of my fear and anxiety over to God, and that's been so like peaceful to me. And fun thing, we put up Christmas. You can see my trees moving. It's a rotating tree stand. Sorry for the weird lighting. Soko's laying in the window. Christmas is looking a little different this year, unfortunately. Yesterday was kind of hard because we no longer have our older lab, Boozer. We don't have him anymore. It was a traumatic end for all of us. He was very old, and so we ended up having to call the emergency vet late at night, and ultimately had to make a very hard call. And he's buried here over by his buddy. My husband had a dog way before me, and he got him when Boozer was a puppy. His name was Wiggles, and he's buried next to Wiggles and next to our little orange cat dude who tragically passed away. It just seems like it's a running theme here. Animals on Sumner Acre like to pass away tragically. Another thing is our very large barred rock rooster, Mr. Ron Swanson, is unfortunately gone. He was defending his ladies and something got him, and I don't know what it was, but he put up a fight, so it was pretty evenly matched. But we still have our other two roosters, Lenny and Waffle. Lenny, the satin silky, and then Waffle, I'm not sure what Waffle is. He was part of a barnyard mix, but they're doing good and, defending their ladies. And we do have a couple ancona ducks that are male. So at this point, we will have 4 ancona drakes. I picked out one from the last hatch that we had that I'm keeping, and then I think we had 3 males out of the 12 or 10 that hatched, because I had 2 ducklings pass away in the egg hatch time. But those 3 are going to the freezer, and we're going to we have never ate duck before, so we're going to keep one for ourselves, and then we're going to give some to our friends and let them do what they want with it. We have our friends that are close to us, they smoke stuff a lot, and so we're going to actually take our duck and give them a duck and have them smoke our duck for us. We need to get a smoker, but I don't really like a lot of smoked food. But yeah, I've taken a break from YouTube, but I wanted to come back because this is just, it's something that's always given me peace with creating stuff, because I don't get a lot of the enjoyment out of making the reels and the TikToks and stuff like that. I like to sit down and make something. So hopefully I can figure something out. Ideally, I'd like 2 videos a week, but we'll see, how it goes. Leave me requests down below what you guys want to see. Do you want to see more homestead kitchen stuff? Just film chores and other little projects that we're doing. I guess I could take you to the back here in a little bit and show you guys an update on our addition, because we officially have an outlet out there that we can use for lights, because it's quite inconvenient when you don't have lights and it's starting to get dark early. My plan, I kind of want to give you the rundown of like my plan here for this channel, is I want to kind of combine some things, and I hope you guys are okay with this. You know, homesteading and homemaking in my mind are the same thing. You know, I am the wife of the homestead, so my duty here is to try, since I work from home, my husband has a very labor intensive job, he's a self-employed contractor and his hours vary. So my job here is to, you know, hold the fort down while he's gone, but also try to maintain the house. I know that's hard, and he does help, especially on days when I'm sore or just kind of feeling wonky and stuff like that. He does help, which I'm very thankful for. And, you know, I want to be better, because I will tell you one thing, I do not take pride in my home, and I'm trying to switch that mindset. So I am going to start doing homemaking and homesteading kind of combined. You know, like maybe have some cleaning segments and vlogs, but also, you know, the chores and stuff like that. Lord have mercy, you're beautiful. So this is what we're looking like, and so we're just going to kind of cut another little score right there, and that's going to allow this to really curl. I'm so relieved that that's actually going really well, because I cannot find my kitchen scale to save my life. So I actually, because my recipe is by grams, so I converted it to cups and like teaspoons. So since that's going well, once I cut into it, that'll be the ultimate judge. And like the taste, then I'm going to add that to my blog site. So I do have a website, sumneracre.com, link below. That is where I have like some recipes. I'm trying to be better about making blog posts, so I am currently writing a couple to release here and there. Like I have one, like how we prepare for like the winter time and the cold months on the homestead, and then also I'm going to be doing a blog post talking about the difference between chicken eggs and duck eggs, because it's in like the difference between having chickens and ducks and stuff like that. So I am about to sneeze. Gonna be writing that probably this week sometime, but the tallow sounds like it's doing amazing. I need to stir it again. But yeah, that's gonna probably be like a good 2-3 days, because I'm trying to make the tallow as pure as possible, because my plan is obviously using it for cooking, but also I want to be able to maybe make some like tallow balm and lotion and stuff like that for maybe Christmas gifts. So yeah, we'll see. I've never done it before. This is my first time rendering tallow, but so far so good. The only complaint I have is I need a better knife. All right, so here is my loaf. Gorgeous. Sounds amazing. So what I like to do, so this is where we have our little oven curl right there. I don't know the proper term. I tend to cut this way. So we're cutting across. Looks like we had a little bubble, but that is beautiful. Gorgeous. And then I tend to flip it up like this, and I will cut chunks off like this. All right, so cheers. The butter I use is just the Kerrygold. Oh, one thing, like with just my standard sourdough loaf recipe, so what I actually do, I turn this exact recipe into bagels. So I don't really change out the recipe much because it's a good recipe and you still get the like typical bagel chewiness because you like do the, you know, whole baking soda and salt water bath that you give them. But yeah, I just divide this up evenly into like little bagel balls. And then honestly, sometimes I don't even do the hole in the middle because it's kind of annoying. But yeah, I turn that into bagels. It's very versatile. So really it's just a good standard sourdough dough recipe that you can turn into different things. I've turned it into pizza crust and stuff like that. So highly recommend. I have the recipe linked below. I have it converted for the cups also if you don't have a kitchen scale or anything like that, because turned out great. Turned out just like normal. My only thing is when you're measuring out the flour, just even it out. And also, like when I was mixing this, you know, we're not in humid season for Kansas really, so it was a little on the drier side, so I just mixed it until I saw fit with adding more filtered water until it was you don't see any more dry flour in there, but it's still a shaggy dough, if you know what I mean. So you just don't want it like wet because then it's gonna be hard as a rock and not get you your nice crumb that you're looking for. But yeah, so I'm very excited because this is my first sourdough bread that I'm eating in a long time, and honestly I cannot stand other bread. I'm a sourdough girly. After making my own, that's the way it is. And also I'm gonna actually experiment with making sourdough pasta, because I notice if I just use standard flour by itself and things, my stomach cannot handle it. But as long as I have like the, you know, probiotics and stuff that are in sourdough, I can handle it perfectly fine. I don't feel like I swell up or anything like that. I have been tested for gluten sensitivity. I've been tested for celiac, stuff like that. None of it came back, so I guess you just find out what you're sensitive to. Also, my food sensitivity test came back. I have a sensitivity to garlic. That's very inconvenient to me. So, am I listening to that? No. Alright, so it is the next day. Actually, this whole entire vlog has been like the chore part was like 2 weeks ago. It's been a struggle. But I took the tallow out last night and I strained it through like a little like colander or strainer, and then I strained it again through cheesecloth, and it's been in the fridge all night. And here in a little bit I'm gonna start a whole new vlog and we'll pick up on the process. But I just wanted to end the vlog here because it's probably getting pretty long. But I do want to announce something real quick. I have a second YouTube channel, also a second Instagram called Sumner Acre Rooted. I'll have everything linked below and like a little link tree link because it just makes everything easier. That is going to be where I'm going to be posting Bible studies, Bible journaling, Christian lifestyle content, you know, all that stuff, because I do like to ignore that, okay? I do like to tie in Christian faith into homesteading, but when it comes to like Bible studies and stuff like that, I feel like it'll get lost in the vlogs. So I'm going to make a separate channel. I do have a plan on doing a Bible study on the armor of God as well. I have a very large Bible collection, so I'm going to do a Bible collection video and show you guys like some of my favorite translations and favorite Bibles that I like to read out of, and like commentaries, devotionals, and stuff like that over on that channel. So go subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, it's linked in the little link tree link, and that's where you can find all my social medias, Amazon storefront, everything. It's just so simple to just have something like that. Also our blog. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. Losing my voice already. And yeah, leave some video requests, what you guys want to see on like the homesteading vlogs and stuff like that. And I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully see you at Sumner Acre Rooted. And next time we'll be picking up on the tallow. Fingers crossed it worked. I peeked in there and it is a nice white tallow, so I'm really excited.